Hey everybody, this is Joyce Ship Freeman. You know what the funny thing is? I got thrown out of a council meeting. I've heard men say worse, but you know your council president, Nish Patel, is the most arrogant, discriminating man I have ever met. I have never seen it that you tell a lie, I correct you, you throw me out the building. You throw me from out of the meeting because you are unable to maintain the proper decorum because you do not have the tools that it needs to be in a leadership position. It's very, very sad. You as a young kid need to have some training on how to be in the position that you're in. Very, very sad. And when I said about discrimination, you proved it for me. Thank you for throwing the little black girl out. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just in terms of the interest rates, I just want to clarify. We do make 5 to 6 payments throughout the year for our debt service, and the interest rates they vary from 2 to 4%.
Can I add a note to that? Because this ties into what Councilwoman
Anybody else? Motion to close the public portion.
Hand up.
Second.
Hand up.
One.
You saw me. Thank you.
No mask, please.
Artificial intelligence, am I recognized?
You're not.
I'm not recognized?
No. You have to remove your mask, please.
Is it lawful?
Sir, you will have to remove your mask if you want to talk. I'm not going to say it again. I will ask you to be removed. Can I get a motion to close the public?
One tort claim.
Motion to close.
Can I have a second?
Second.
That's a motion by Councilman Pointer, second by Councilman Shmuel.
One tort claim.
All in
I
favor?
don't have to remove my mask.
All right, can I get a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
May I have a second?
Second.
That's motion by Councilman Pointer, second by Councilman Shmuel. Any council comments?
Council President.
Councilman Pointer.
Thank you. I understand the sentiment in regards to utilizing the money to pay off the debt. To use $100,000 as an example, say we didn't use $100,000 from this project, right? To Councilwoman Freeman's point, the township consolidated its debt, right? At an interest rate which is lower than what the current interest rates are now, right? Let's call it 1.8%. Current interest rates range from 2 to 4%. We could say, hey, right now, we're going to utilize this money, pay off the debt, and next year when whatever bond comes up, we would just go about it in our normal business. I would rather use this $100,000 at the reduced interest rate and take off the amount that we would need next year. Usually, we've been doing at $15 million clips, right? So utilizing this $100,000 example, next year it would be $14,900,000, right? But that $100,000 is at a lower interest rate than whatever the interest rates are going to be most likely next year. Obviously, I can't forecast that, but that's how I'm doing it. Right now, we have the funds that are able to be utilized. Now, if you look at any of the bond ordinances on the right column, it says period of usefulness. So for road resurfacing, we have a 10-year usefulness lifetime of that. So a 2010 bond has already elapsed, right? That's 2020. This is 2015, 10 years is 2025. So that would be the difference. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Councilman Pointer.
So this $398,000, this is sitting in the bank account, correct?
Yes.
We're getting interest on that also?
Correct.
Okay. So, in essence, this is an accounting thing that government does. And like my residents, I guess I'm going to use the same verbiage. I didn't go to law school, my attorney here. so you use the word slush fund. But in essence, there are certain things that happen county-wise. This money sits in an account. They've been here for years, right? We haven't spent them. But at some point, when this council might be having to raise your taxes 8%, okay? They can clean this all up, all these little accounts that they have, right? And reduce that cost. Next year is where you'll see like a reduction. Because this is basically like found money that we're gonna allocate now. It's gonna be in the budget, right? It's just not gonna be sitting in the bank account. I mean, there is a drawback. We receive a little less interest. But it's the same type of thing when we have employees in the town. When we put our budget together, we might have allocated 200 police officers. Over the course of the year, we don't hire new police officers, but 20 police officers retire, let's say mid-year. The township saves that $100,000 per police officer that they use then in the following budget. It's an accounting practice. The way the public looks at it, like I do, right? We look at it like it's a slush fund because it's not actually appropriated for a specific cause. It's not like we go in and we say our budget is 150 million and then we spend 150 million every year. There's money that's left over that then gets put into the following year's budget. So because there's no actual designation, that's where we use that word slush fund, because we don't know where it's going. Only the administration could know at this time, or they might not even know at this time. They might decide next year what they're going to do with the funds. But accounting-wise, and that I do understand, but with this year and with the one above, I didn't get to take a look at where this all came from, because I just got my packet. I can't do our drive or whatever we have. I can't do it on my phone. Right, my cell phone just not comfortable with the first two we have. That's all. That would be enough. Thank you.
As for me, I would just like to say that with the debt payment back, as Councilman Pointer said, if we had a lock-in rate of 1 point or something really low, and our interest current rate is 7% or 2 to 4%, borrowing more money and then trying to pay back something that we have a really low rate in, I don't think that makes financial sense. So it's better to keep that 1 point, whatever rate we have, and use that money instead of borrowing more money at a higher rate. But either way, this is an accounting mechanism. Hopefully this will clean up moving forward, and moving forward they'll keep it in order and close it as it goes along. May I get a motion to may I get a roll call, please?
Councilmember Brescher.
No.
Councilmember Quayle.
Yes.
Councilmember Poyer.
Yes.
Councilmember Shmuel.
Yes.
Council President Patel.
Yes. All right, moving on to ordinance 2230. Madam Clerk, please read the ordinance.
An ordinance providing for the cost of living adjustment for certain employees of the township.
We'll open this up to the public.
Lois Volkey, Peak Road.
You recognize what I'm saying?
I have a question. It says that if the cost of living increase is for certain employees, and the three that are listed are the business administrator, director of water and sewer, and director of public works. Are these the only employees that are getting?
Hey, what's up? They're already giving me trouble. I just want you guys to know I can speak wearing my mask. But the only reason I didn't speak is because he didn't recognize me. So I'm gonna walk up first, get recognized without the mask, and then put it on later. All in all, once my time starts, it is what it is. So I want you to know I didn't not speak because they claim it was unlawful for me to have my mask on. That's not true. I didn't speak because by some bullshit Robert's rules, you have to be recognized first to speak. You understand what I'm saying? I will be putting on my mask and speaking soon, after I'm recognized.
Just let them know if they say that they want you to speak with your mask.
If they say?
If if they say.
I'm gonna do my civil rights, sir.
Okay.
I've spoken at many council meetings with my mask. This is my First Amendment expression. You understand? This is expression. A mask. You heard that, Hartman? This is my First Amendment expression. The reason why I didn't speak, it's not unlawful. It's completely lawful. But because of formalities, I have to wait for them to recognize me. Once I'm recognized, Lozman versus Riviera Beach Supreme Court ruling kicks into effect. So keep that in mind too.
I don't think it's a question to be answered by us.
You don't understand my question?
No, I don't think it's a question at all. I think it's you're making a statement about your belief that they shouldn't get a raise. That's your right to do so, to make that statement. I don't think it's a question that I can answer.
Does the council feel that this is warranted?
When we go for it, we try to look at it.
Okay, thank you. Oh, and what I wanted to ask, let's say $6,000 or $2,000, is that staying on the books? Do you give that increase right now, this year, the whole increase, or is it divvied out?
It would be in each paycheck, over the course of the year. Yeah. It's not a one-time payment. It'd be an increase in the salary paid, I believe, bi-monthly.
So it's not given right now, the whole thing?
No, it addressed the salary.
Okay.
Artificial intelligence, am I recognized? I'm recognized? I'm still wearing a mask, but okay. Who's getting a raise specifically?
The three people that are listed are business administrator,
Sonia.
director of water and sewer, and director of public works.
Okay. And why is Sonia getting a raise? For what reason?
It says cost of living adjustment.
Didn't they already give her a vehicle to drive around in? She doesn't have to pay for that vehicle. She already got, how much is her salary per year?
So if you have something to say, please make your statement to the council.
I am making statements.
Okay.
Okay.
Please keep it quiet. Thank you.
I'm making a lot of statements while wearing a mask about Ordinance 2230-2024. Completely lawful. The only reason I didn't speak before because I wasn't recognized. It had nothing to do which mask I was wearing or not. How you doing, Councilman Joe? Okay. How much time do I have left, Marlena? 4.5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, just more corruption from VA Sonia. Asked for numerous meetings from her, never got those meetings.
Respectively, you're going
Ordinance
out of
is
the...
in regards to the position, not an employee.
And
Some personal attacks on an employee, I do not find to be in
Clock off.
line with the ordinance itself.
The councilman is correct. The speaker's comments are not in keeping with what is required of this.
And I think you forfeited your...
I didn't forfeit.
Yes.
It wasn't a personal attack.
No, you...
It wasn't a personal attack. I was just explaining why.
You can please sit down, or I'll have you removed.
You'll have me removed for making public comments on Ordinance 2230.
Please sit down, or I'll have you removed. Thank you.
That's... You're watching this, right, Chief?
Officer, can we have this person removed? Thank you.
So-
All right, moving on. Any other?
What am I being removed for? What am I being removed for? I was walking. He told me to walk away. This is completely unlawful.
Yeah.
Is this under threat of intimidation? Is this under threat of arrest?
Let's go.
Are you going to arrest me?
Come on.
I'm coming, but are you gonna arrest me if I don't leave? Will you arrest me if I don't leave? I am. Will you arrest me if I don't leave? This is under threat of arrest. Right now, this is what I need for my lawsuit. Tort claim number 2. Tort claim number 2. I was walking away. You create havoc in the audience. You're a disgusting pig, Council President. Disgusting pig. Okay. I didn't come here for any trouble. Tort claim against you. Badge number, Hughes?
547.
Huh?
547.
547. This isn't anything personal, but you just violated my civil rights.
Okay.
St. Matthews doesn't matter anymore, Hartman. 554 Hartman. The tort claim is going against you. An IA complaint is going against you. And I will be filing civil rights violations with the Attorney General's office because the ones here go nowhere. Why was I being, do you even know why I was being removed, Hughes? Do you know why you removed me right now?
Just go before, just go.
Just go?
Just go.
I don't have to go.
It's gonna create a bigger problem.
Just go. I don't have to go. I'm standing in the public. I'm not trespassed from out here. He only has the authority to tell me I can't be in that room. Now I'm out here.
You made your point.
Now I'm out here.
You made your point.
What's your problem,
You made
Hughes?
your point. All right. They asked you to leave. Can you just leave?
No, I'm not leaving. Because I'm allowed to stay. I'm free to leave and I'm free to stay. And I'm making my point. The point is you were just trying to kick me out while I'm lawfully allowed to stay here. Abs, do you even know why I was removed? Are you aware? Hartman, are you aware? Yeah. Yeah. Chief, can I speak to you for a moment, please? Please? No? You violated my civil rights. But do you even know why you removed me?
I'm going to call you on.
Yeah, Corleone. This guy. I'm a problem? What am I a problem for? Standing out here in public? Asking questions about what just happened? I would like to speak to supervisor. Call the supervisor right now. Yeah, I didn't even ask for a supervisor, but he was already trying to call Mr. Quick Fix. And I want someone other than Leone, because that's who he wanted.
He's the only one working right now.
All right. I want a supervisor right now. You guys don't even know why you removed me. Are you aware he told me he was going to have the police remove me for unlawful activity, and I still chose to move away? And I still chose to move away? I was already moving away. I was already walking away. You guys were probably standing out here not knowing what's going on.
No, I heard you. I heard it.
Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did. I'm making a problem out here, Hughes? What's the problem that I'm making out here, brother? Brother, what's the problem I'm making out here?
They asked you to leave and you just didn't leave.
I don't have to leave.
Okay.
I don't have to leave. I'm making an IA complaint right now. Oh, that's how you described it, that I'm refusing to leave.
Are you leaving?
I left.
We asked you to leave.
I left
You're not leaving.
I left the council chambers. I don't have
We
to
asked you
leave
to
out
leave.
here.
Are you leaving?
My news story's out here. I'm doing an IA complaint. I'm doing an IA complaint for what just happened. Don't retaliate on me right now. Don't retaliate on me because I said I'm going to make a complaint that these complaints go nowhere anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Acting unprofessional is also an IA complaint because it's in your standard operating procedures. Okay? So I'm going to be nice, polite, calm. I'm not hostile. I'm not aggressive. So I really don't understand what the big deal is. I just got removed unlawfully. I was asking you a few questions, and he was getting tough with me. He was getting smart with me. And he was telling me to do things that I don't have to do. The council president only has control of that room. He can only have me removed from that room. The rest of this is a public building.
What happened in May?
You got removed.
Sometimes they try to. Why do they keep describing it that I'm refusing to leave? I don't have to leave out here.
I don't know why.
Because of this fucking idiot. Because of this fucking idiot. Why, did anyone tell me that I'm being trespassed if I don't leave?
No, I'm just asking what happened in May when
So
you got
why,
removed.
it was May recently, or when they removed me?
Well, the building's closed right now, unless you're in.
No,
meetings
right now it's open.
For the meeting.
I'm doing my news story. I'm getting B-roll footage of people going in and out of the meeting.
Okay.
And I'm asking questions, and I'm doing my complaint right now. I asked to do a complaint, IA complaint. And he wants to describe things that I'm refusing to leave. I left the council meeting. That's the only place I have to leave. But these people, these gaslighters like to redefine everything.
Gotcha.
Okay. I see what the playbook is. You guys are going to claim later that I refuse to leave. And, all right, tell me first I'm being trespassed so that I can go in my IA complaint. Because as of this moment, I can leave, I can stay. I was only removed from the meeting. And the same thing happens at the Woodbridge Council meetings. When people get removed, you can leave, you can stay, but outside the meeting. It has to be outside the meeting. They only have control inside the meeting. But if you'd like to tell me, you have to leave right now, we're going to trespass you, you're being trespassed, you give me no choice, I'll challenge it later, I'll do my tort claim. But as of this moment, it's still my choice whether to leave or not. Am I being trespassed to leave outside right here? Are you going to acknowledge that? Would you guys, am I being trespassed right now? Okay. This whole thing is a plan manufactured. That's why they're all playing all calm and cool. They said, if this happens, Chris will just stand out here and record out here because he's legally allowed to do that out here. But we're going to redefine things all of a sudden, and we'll lock him up and let him challenge it all later. But it's all right. I'm going to trial for all my cases. I already beat the majority of my cases. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to do anything that violates the law. Officer Hartman, I'll ask you, am I being asked to leave the building under trespass?
You were asked to leave the meeting.
Thank you. Thank you for confirming it. And until then, it's just been Hughes' ego.
No.
I wasn't here for trouble, Councilman Joe. I don't know why they're acting that way, but I have a good time. Yeah, I'm just doing my constitutionally protected activity, man. Do you know why I was removed from the meeting? Were you out here, or did you just hear the words remove him and you did that all of a sudden? Because they asked me to move away to stop speaking, and that's exactly what I did. So what's this use of force and threat of intimidation? It's a good thing I'm recording this civil rights violation, right? This whole recording proves it right now.
I'm threatening you?
Yeah, I've been threatened because you called up your supervisor before I can make an IA complaint, and you gave in false information that I'm refusing to leave the building. How you doing, Sergeant Leone?
What do we got?
I'm calm.
All right, he's out of the main room.
You just let me know when I can speak. And
If they want him removed from the meeting specifically, he's out of the meeting. I'm good with that. He can hang here.
Want the meeting
Christo, if you go
thank
back
you,
in there.
Sergeant. No, that's what I explained to them. I want you to know this. Even my removal from the meeting was unlawful because when they asked me to move away, okay, pre the cops moving up to me, I did exactly that. So I was going in my tort claim against the council president, but as I was walking away, the council president, just with his ego, wanted to act like even more of a tough guy. I was already doing that. I was walking away. And I don't think these officers knew what was going on. They probably heard the council president say, okay, remove him, and then they went in the room. I was already going to the side.
I got you.
And there was no need for the use of force at that point, because at that point, the council meeting, he already got the council meeting in order. I understand, you know, I was already going to do I'm doing a tort claim on Hughes, and I'm doing a tort claim on Hartman. I like him, I don't want to do it, but now I have to do it. And yeah, they chose to follow the unlawful command of a council president. And
When you guys were in there, did you have to physically escort him out? Did it get to that level, or?
No, we just grabbed his bag and he backed up. We didn't touch him.
Okay.
absolutely, just like in Woodbridge, when I'm in Woodbridge, Officer Sergeant Leone, I wait for the officer to go to the door, walk up to me wherever I'm standing, and once they tap me on the shoulder, I'm out. That's almost what occurred here, you know. So, yeah, I just went out on my own accord. They didn't have to put hands on me. I didn't want it to get to that point, but Officer used a little professionalism. I didn't want it to get to that point, but it seemed to me that the officers were going to put hands on me had I not escorted myself out. And I just wanted to record that for my future lawsuit, because, as you know, Sergeant Leone, it's all ongoing. It's all ongoing, and I'm not here for trouble. As you can see, I'm not acting hostile or aggressive. At this point, I'm just going to, you know, I had not decided if I was going to stay or go. I was just questioning Hughes afterwards as I came out. I guess Officer Hughes didn't like that very much.
Okay.
And
Christo, give me 1 second. I'm going to talk to one of my guys real fast. Hartman.
absolutely. How you doing, Officer Martin?
Sure, what's happening?
No problem. As soon as I was under threat of arrest, I was walking out.
Okay.
There's a witness in there, a witness out here that can confirm that. I mean, she can't say anything else, because I mean.
Listen, I think you know what you can and can't do. So.
And I want you to know this.
If you believe it was getting to be the point where it was
No,
itching that way, maybe.
I don't have. They don't have to put hands on me, because as soon as he tells me,
Right.
you have to do this, and I walk away, it's in my tort claim.
Right.
I was already walking away.
Right.
when they were harassing me. They claimed the statements I made was a public attack on the BA. That's a violation of Lozman versus Riviera Beach Supreme Court ruling. Just so you know why I didn't talk the first time when I went up there with my mask. It's not unlawful for me to speak with this mask. They're just being ego tripping after I did my lawsuit. Filed my tort claim. It's a formality. The reason why I chose to walk away was because technically you have to be recognized before you speak. So what I was going to do is I was going to walk up there, and I was going to wait for public comments to do that. I was going to walk up there, be recognized wearing, they say you can't wear a mask and be recognized, then why do I get recognized wearing this mask? That makes no sense, so no such policy exists. After I got recognized wearing this mask, I was going to put this mask on, and if the officers were going to threaten to remove me, I was going to record that, walk out, it was going to go in my lawsuit, but that just proves a point. You can wear a mask, it's just they pick and choose which mask you can wear and which you can't. They don't codify anything, there's no law. The law actually allows me to wear this as my First Amendment right for self-free expression. People go around America in bumblebee costumes and shit like that. So, I mean, you know, I don't know what your problem with me, Hughes, is, you know? I was gonna be cool when I came out here, but, you know, I'm allowed to ask questions. But, you know, all I was asking you is if you knew why you removed me. Because if you knew why you removed me, I was already walking to the side. But I'll see when you guys activated your body-worn camera. It was probably shortly after he said. I bet you they were both out here. No, they were cool. No, they were cool. At first they were cool. They were both out here. They weren't normally. I have people in here stalking me, giving me a hard time pre the meeting. Hughes was very cordial with me before the meeting. He was pretty awesome. Hartman was awesome. Yeah.
All right, man. So they asked you to leave the meeting. Okay, I understand. And now that you're not physically in the meeting, okay, but you do have to leave the premises. All right, you cannot be on the property unless you're partaking in the meeting.
And this is under threat of trespass.
Define trespassing. That's correct.
Define trespass. Then I'll leave the meeting and I'll just put it in my tort claim. That's why I was waiting for someone to tell me. No, I was waiting for someone to tell me I'm being trespassed because when and you'll see that in the video when me and him are having a conversation. It's still.
That's it, man. So I'm gonna have one of my officers just escort you out into the parking lot, and then again once you're off the property, you're free to carry on with the rest of your.
You understand? Oh, but can I make my IA complaint out there? So. I asked him, I want to make my IA complaint, and then he called you to, I want to make an IA complaint on these two officers for removing me unlawfully.
All right.
Thank you.
Just let's walk them out, all right?
See, Sergeant Leone, when he was telling me to go out, that was like asking me a question. You want to go outside? You understand? That's not... No one's telling me I'm being trespassed. You understand what I'm saying, Sergeant Leone?
I got you,
Just
man.
asking someone.
I'm telling you, you're being trespassed, okay?
Well, now that you told me, it's a different story now. But I'd like to do my IA complaint. I was removed unlawfully. First of all, I was recognized. Lozman versus Riviera Beach, Supreme Court ruling. Once I'm recognized and my time starts, they can't say they don't like my speech. Or say I'm personally attacking a BA because I think an individual is getting too much money. That's something No, I understand. That's something I'll fight later. I'm not here to argue that or give anyone. I'm not aggressive. I'm not being hostile.
We're not here to do either of that anyway.
And yeah, like I said, before the meeting started, these officers were being awesome, whatever. I just don't understand why the unprofessionalism afterwards, I understand you're told to remove someone, you got to do it. But I don't understand the treatment the way you were treating me, all like, it's like this attitude, like, oh, like this again.
I'm allowed, back and forth.
Okay, we won't. I want to make a complaint on Officer Hughes and Officer Hartman for removing me from this meeting unlawfully against my civil rights and against common law. Which is state of Lozman versus Riviera Beach, Supreme Court ruling.
Christo, we've been very patient with you, all right? This is like the third or fourth time I'm reminding you now that you need to leave the property.
Oh, I thought I was making... No, I apologize. I thought I came out here to make my complaint.
Right,
I'm confused right now.
It doesn't just work like that. You have to leave the property right now.
All right. It's like 1 acre, so what you're telling me is I have to walk away right now.
That's correct.
So where do I have to be to make my IA complaint?
Well... That would require you to go into the main lobby.
No, any officer can take it at any time, and you and
it's actually not any officer, man. It would have to be a supervisor. Okay.
And you're a supervisor.
But again, the meeting's taking place right now. You've been trespassed from the premises
and
due to the meeting.
I left the meeting, and I left the building.
But the meeting is still taking place.
Okay. I left the building, and this is now the property.
So, Christo, I'm going to inform you one last time while the body camera's rolling. I don't know if this is the 4th or 5th time now. You have to leave the property or you will be placed under arrest.
Now I'm starting to understand. You gave me 4 or 5 threats and I'm going to walk away. Okay, where can I go to make my complaint then?
You can come back tomorrow.
No, can you meet me?
Tomorrow or later tonight when the meeting is no longer taking place.
All right, but
right now the meeting's taking place and you have to leave the premises.
I am leaving the premises, but like I said, this is a large property and everywhere's public property from here. Where's safe for me?
So
where is it when you guys are getting...
As long as you're in the parking lot, that's fine.
All right.
Just please.
This is illegal. I walked away under threat of arrest, so you guys can't gaslight and say I'm giving a...
Be in the vicinity of the building, all right?
Well, I was gonna walk home right now, but I'm allowed to be in the vicinity of the building. This is unlawful and against my civil rights.
All right.
You can walk with me. We can have a conversation.
No, I just want you to go into the parking lot. I can visually see you go into
This is so weird, bro. You're all being complained on. Now I have to do a tort claim on you, Sergeant, and you, Officer Martin, are included in the tort claim.
That's fine, Christo. Have a good night.
Have a good night. No hard feelings, but you can't violate people's civil rights. I'm gonna file a major lawsuit for this. Major lawsuit. And I'm about to beat my next case in my upcoming trial. So each incident like this just keeps adding more and more money in my pocket in the future. Keep it up.
Hope everything works out for you. Have a good night.
I hope so too. So now you guys just on my recording. So what they just did, they completely kicked me out of the meeting unlawfully under threat of arrest, and this is going online. And not just this is going online, but tort claim, lawsuit, all of it. I'm outside the building. He can take the IA complaint. I'm gonna IA complain them. This is the second time they refused to take my IA complaint for this exact incident. I don't have to come back the next day. Now they're saying I'm kicked out of the police side of the building too. So if I needed services from the police department, like making that IA complaint, I can't do it. So this whole thing's going to a civil rights lawyer. And have a nice day, guys.